Hello and welcome back to this course. We are discussing about the layouts in JavaFX. In our previous video, we have discussed about the border pane layout in JavaFX. So in this video, we will discuss about our second layout in JavaFX, which is the HBox. So HBox means horizontal box. All the elements or the nodes that are added to the HBox layout are always placed horizontally. If we want to place our elements horizontally, then we use the HBox. So let's see how we can use the HBox layout. Before moving toward the HBox code, I can also add one layout to the other layout. Like I have a border pane layout here, so I remove these from here right now. And here I'm going to use the type HBox, and I type here HB equals to new HBox. And after that I import the HBox here layout. After that I type here button b equals to new button, and I type here HBox button just for an example. And after that I type here hb dot get children's. Get children's method help us to get the list of the children's of the parent, means all the elements or nodes that are present on this layout. So get children, and after that I have to add this button, so I type here dot and add, and I add here b. Okay, after that I have added button to the HB horizontal box layout, and after that I simply type here layout dot set top, and I type here HB. Okay, so now if I run my program, you will see how HBox is placed in the horizontal box layout in the top position of the border pane layout. For example, I add two more buttons here. Button b1 equals to new button, type here HBox button 2, and button b2 equals to new button, I type here HBox button 3, like this. Okay, I type here button 1. Okay, and now I use the add all method here, so add all, and I type here b comma b1 b2. Okay, so now if I run my program, you will see all the three buttons are placed horizontally on the top position of the border pane layout, and these three buttons are basically present on the HBox layout, and we have placed that HBox on the top position of the border pane layout. So this is the HBox. We can place our elements horizontally in the layout basically. So let's create some different program by using only HBox. So what I do, I just close this application, and I just also remove basically I remove this border pane first of all, and also I remove this line. Also I type here HB. Okay, and after that I have to only use the HBox, so I type here these are the buttons. So I add a text field here. We will discuss about the text field in our next videos after the layouts, so don't get confused with right now. So simply I type here text field tf equals to new text field, and in here I pass basically nothing, or I pass here text field just for an example. Okay, now I am going to use the method of the HBox class. So what I do, I just type here hb dot set spacing. This method help us to add the spacing between the elements that are arranged. So I type here set spacing, and in here I type 10. I want to use the 10 spacing after each element. Okay, so I can also set the margin. So yes, I set the margin here hb dot set. Basically, set margin is the static method of the HBox class. So I can also write it without the HB reference, but for right now I type here the reference dot margin, and in here I type text field. Then I use the inset class, basically insets, and here I type 10 by 10. Okay. Also I import the insets. You can see javafx.geometry.insets. Okay. So after that I add hb.set margin for the B button, new insets 10 by 10 by 10. Okay. And after that hb.set margin, and here I type B1, new insets 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay. So I remove this B2 from here right now. Okay. So now I have added the spacing and margin to my elements in the HBox layout. Okay, great. Now I add here TF, text field TF. Okay. So now if I run my program, okay, I just add this text field first to make a good look. Okay. Now if I run my program, first of all you will see the text field in which we can write some text, basically, then HBox button, then HBox button 2. We have set the spacing of 10 between these buttons. You can see here this is the 10 spacing, and we have set the margin 10, 10, 10. If we increase the margin, you can see here, if I increase the margin here, 20, 20, 20, and 20. Okay. So now if I run my program, you will see the margin has been added to this text field. So in this way we can also add the margin effects in the elements, basically. So in this way we can use the HBox layout. I hope that you understand. Okay, so first of all in this program I have just created the HBox where object, then text field, class object, then two buttons. Then I have used the set spacing method to add the spacing between the elements on the HBox layout. After that I use the set margins method, which is a static method. I can also use this method with the HBox class name, and in the basically method I first of all type the element like text field, then comma. In the second argument I type here new insets, and in the constructor of this class I have typed the 4 numbers. Basically these numbers are the first one is the top, second one is the right, third one is the bottom, and fourth one is the left. These are the spacings: top, right, bottom, and left. And these numbers are of double types. I can also type here are double number. So after that I have set the margins. After that I add the elements on the layout, hbox.getChildren.add all, and I add all the elements to the layout. After that I just add this layout on the scene, and I have set the scene, which is the our scene, and thus I have shown the stage. And in this way we use the HBox layout in our program. So I hope that you understand. So in our next video we will discuss about the VBox layout. So that's it for this video. I will see you in next video.